Hey, there's God here, and it's time to talk about Tower of God. And first of all, let's start this video with fuck Crunchyroll. They messed up the subtitles, took them hours to fix it. This is why I'm even recording the video pretty late right now. Here, the classic Crunchyroll, especially for an hyped episode like this, having the Urek Mazino versus Baam fight here. Anticipation, a lot of people spamming them, talking about on social media everywhere. Fix the episode, fix the episode. But yeah, Crunchyroll being Crunchyroll. Imagine if it was a more popular anime. But yeah, I suggest enjoying the high seas. But it is what it is. Crunchyroll fucking up is not something new. It's gonna happen again and again and again. They already have a monopoly. Without competition, the service is gonna get worse and worse, which is already bad. But yeah, let's focus on the episode. Fuck Crunchyroll again. This episode, we finally have the confrontation between Urek and Baam. It's kind of what I expected a bit, even though I wanted more. I was in the back of my mind, there's no way we're gonna have a proper fight here. I think it's too early for Baam to face somebody like Urek Mazino here. But well, Baam is also forced to take this fight. We know from last episodes why he has to do it to protect his friends. They kind of make a bet here. Urek has a proposition. You get the flower first, you survive. I catch you first, you die. So they kind of have a bet. And I gotta say, I liked Kang and Prince going back, and Kang suggesting to bring everybody so they jump Mazino together. They do this, it's not gonna work. All of their attacks were pretty much useless. You're slamming them, beating them very easily. And I like every time he was teasing them, baby, baby. That's gonna be stuck in my head. Every time he was calling them baby or babies. Also reminded me from My Hero Academia, Natsume, my babies, my babies. But here Mazino kind of stole the show, to say the least. And we have something interesting how their fight ended in a way. Baam and Mazino were about to clash. I do still think, regardless of this, I don't think Baam would have won. Maybe he would have dealt some more damage a bit there, but I definitely think it's too early for him to actually win this fight. But before we can actually have a proper clash, Miseng jumps in front of them, right in the middle. They're chasing after that animal flower thing. And Baam makes the choice to protect her and take the hit from Mazino. Still hits back a bit, actually. Mazino gets a scratch on his face here and kind of leaves them alive, like a prize for this one, deciding to take just the animal away and giving them the flower. We're gonna get into that, what exactly it means. So yeah, the confrontation wasn't exactly a fight, which kind of went the way I expected a bit. Like I said, it's too early for Baam to be doing this, and Mazino, it's such an awesome character here, and he starts going out. He gets a welcoming committee, and that small guy reminded me of Chaozu from Dragon Ball Z, the design, the hat on him. He quickly deals with them, and here we get the reveal why exactly he was here with the Zygena. Apparently, they are keeping it in the control, kind of manipulating the market for it. They're not telling them exactly what it is. Taking a kid from that animal was artificially increasing the value of those flowers. They're creating scarcity with them, keeping them under control, but it's gonna get out in a way. So this is why he was there, and it's connected to Eva also. She's gonna have some things to figure out with her family. We're gonna get to her. But after this, Mazino actually goes back to his headquarters or wherever he went back. He realizes he was wounded, or one of his underlings tells him, and he started getting a lot more interested into Baam. We get a bit of a glimpse at what Baam did during that scene. Kind of see a bit of, had some sort of Susanoo armor. Insert your Naruto reference here with that exoskeleton red thing around him. So he's still wounded, Mazino, like that small scratch. But even if Miseng wasn't in the middle, I don't think he could have won. Talking about Bam at his current level here. Do you guys think he could have done a lot more damage to Mazino, or it wouldn't have matter there? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, no spoilers, don't go into I read ahead and already know the answer there. But here we get a bit more insight into Bam's motivation, what he asked for in return to going along with Fog, forcing him into this. He just wanted to be stronger, basically not to lose anybody, not to say goodbye to more people. He still has this complex about feeling weak, powerless, not being able to do anything, protect the ones he cares about there. But he was pretty much down for the count. He actually gets healed by the Exoskeleton King. He's still in a coma, recovering there. He wakes up at the end of the episode, of course. But after this, we see Yeon, the Yeon family, Evas. They were the ones in control of the Zagena, the kids with the plants manipulating the market there. He's gonna have a lot of things to figure out. And Jin Sung, I think he cares about Bam, but he also working for Fug. So there's some conflicting emotions and motivations there from him and from everybody else, pretty much. So to say, he still asks Wang Nan to leave Viola behind because they made him vulnerable. He's never gonna back down from a fight. They're also not gonna be able to keep up with that, or at least that's what he thinks. But also making him vulnerable because he put himself in danger to protect them. And I like this because, while Bam has changed from season 1, he's still pretty much at his core the same Bam, willing to throw his life away for those he cares about. And I like that small nod from Jin Sung, or maybe I read too much into it. Then we have the bickering. That was probably one of my favorite scenes in the episode there. Wang Nan was about to go through with it. They actually start bickering a bit, and Prince, he was an asshole at the start of this season, but I'm starting to like him. He also took a bonding with Kang there, and they kind of set Prince Wang Nan on the right path, so to say. Hey, believe in him, he believed in us, let's go through it with the team there, mainly because Arc Raptor put at best. Viole or Bam made the choice to protect a teammate instead of abandoning that teammate there, and I like that. They're finally seeing Bam for who exactly he is here. Then we have Eva being visited by Hwa Ryun, and I kind of like her. She has this moment where she steps in, says something profound, deep, cuts you deep, and then you kind of get a different perspective. She did the same thing with Eva, teasing her. You're not even able to cook. What are you doing here? You should be focusing on correcting your family and get out of this depression. Kind of pushing her to be better for her own good there. And Eva decides to take that advice, but the others are gonna pay for it. She decides to cook, and if you like burnt food, she's the best one. I honestly think Misen cried more because of the cooking than seeing Bam wounded and her having to go after a monster. So that cooking is a lot more dangerous here. Then Wang Nan goes to Jin Sung, tells him his decision to stay with Bam there, and tries to get him to quit smoking with a popsicle. But we see that Fog, there's a lot more to them, and they're not as united front as they seem there. You guys remember that mysterious person in the background from Jin Sung? Karaka shows up, and they go have a private conversation because the administrator was looking over it. Remember those monsters that Bam also made a contract with back in season 1? And that monster told him, hey, making this contract with me is more like a shackle, so it's kind of holding back Bam's power here, which we still don't know what exactly Bam is, how he's so powerful, and so on. But yeah, Karaka and Jin Sung kind of having a disagreement there. Why aren't they just killing everybody and just go for Zahad using the weapon, referring to Bam there? And saying the elders are losing faith in Jinsang. So this fog organization kind of has their own inside agendas, so to say. Jinsang revealing he sacrificed everything, even his family, to join to fog. I hope we get more backstory for him. I like that he cares about Baam, but he's also kind of stuck in this having to perform his duty, rock and a hard place, and Karaka really doesn't like him. He even bluntly says, I don't trust you, I'm not even gonna eat with you, I'm not even moving my mask to eat with somebody I don't fully trust, and asks another one to keep a watch on the group, and if they do something to kill them fully there. So many agendas, organizations, goals, everybody wants something, manipulating the other and so on. I feel like that's kind of the theme in general here. And then we have Wangnan asking Hwa Ryun to help find Baam's friend, which I like this. I do hope we're gonna get to see that reunion pretty soon. She's a guide, she accepts, but she also said something curious. Prince of the Light District. We still don't know who or what exactly Wangnan is. Why was he so important that he's somehow the main character of season 2 so far? Do hope we find out more about him. I like him, but I do have a lot of questions here. And she says, you're gonna need to reach the workshop. There's this place in floor 30 where they make all of the items for the tower and so on, and every 5 years there's a tournament and the winner gets some items from there. Now the next tournament is going to be in 2 years, so you're going to have to make it to floor 30 in 2 years, and we also have Kun and the others kind of going in the same direction, and I do hope probably going to be a time skip or something, and maybe we're going to have that reunion I want quite a lot. But yeah, episode pretty fun, felt more like a build-up episode than highly anticipated fight, so to say. I did like a lot of the things in this one, and fuck Crunchyroll. That's pretty much the main theme of this one. I'm curious what you guys thought about the episode. What do you think so far of the series? And I do know, yes, the animation isn't as good as it deserves to be. I do hope it improves more and more, especially season 3, 4 and beyond, if you get that. And I'm kind of starting to miss the art style of season 1 more. Like I said, that doing videos when season 2 started, I wasn't fully decided. There are some cool animations and scenes with this art style, but I just think I prefer season 1. Maybe it's gonna change in the future, I don't know, but we're gonna have to wait and see. So let me know in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Tower of God. I'm gonna see you again on the next one. Bye bye.